For this video, we'll be making the tail and the body part of the wolf. So this is the model that we have made from the last video. So what we need to do is to fold this flap down and up again, and we'll create this crease. And the next step is to fold the tail either side. So first off, I fold the one on the right to the left, and now as you can see, the layer is being pulled out, and I would like to create two 45-degree creases, one pointing up, one pointing down. The one pointing up should meet the pre-crease that we formed before, and it will be something like this. So to make it easier, we can fold the crease beforehand, like folding the crease pointing up before, and then as we press down, the crease on the other side will be altered by the crease on top, and then it should form here nicely, just like this. You can see there are two 45-degree creases. So after folding it to one side, we pull out the layer, expand it, and then do a close sink. So we push everything right now on the left, on the top layer, back to the right again. So what we need to do is just to open it, push it out, and then using the pre-crease that you have, you can now flatten the model. Like this, and form the triangle here again. Make the line straight, and also reverse the crease on the front side. So this is one side of the tail, and now we do the same thing to the other side. So we push the tail on the left to the right, crease the top part of the tail first, fold down the paper and crease the bottom part of the paper, lift up one layer, and then push the tail to the other side. Fold the crease nice and neat, and reverse the creases from the sink fold. So this is how to do the tail part of this model. So right now we turn the paper over, and then we treat the body part, and also this will be the head part. So from this step, I would like to alter one of the steps which makes it easier to fold. So first off, we can do is using this pre-crease here, as you can see, reverse it to become a mountain fold, and then using the center axis, so it will form a square base-like shape. And I recommend to reverse the fold directly from the crease itself. To improve the accuracy. And after that, we need to make a crease from here to the bottom of the paper. So we would like to have these two corners, as you can see here, touching each other, hold it, and then press the paper to get the best result. So I'm holding the two corners together. Using the pre-crease, and the side should align with each other. And after you smoothen the paper, the edge should right align with the other layer, which is stuck and preventing you from like overfolding it. And then we'll repeat it on the other side using the pre-crease again. Like this. And from this step, I would like to change some of the order. So right now, if you view it from the top, you can see just one tip here. And actually, it will need to split into two tips. And the why it is now just one is because the layer is being stuck at the bottom. So what we need to do is to pull out this big flap here. As we pull it out gently, we can open it up to widen it like this. And at this point, it will be easier for you to push the other side of the paper. So after that, you expand the paper and pop the center part out. At this point, you can see the two tips are kind of separate already, and you can see there is a small diamond shape in the middle. We would like to form a mountain fold for this diamond shape. To make it pop out, so right now you can see the diamond shape has already popped out. And then for the side, for this short edge here, we would also like it to be a mountain fold, and we fold it until it reaches the bigger V shape. And as we are folding it, we collapse the Y flap back down to narrow, and also we may need to tidy up some of the creases. As we open the layer, some of them may be crumbled up, so we form the layer. We will form the layer on the front first, collapse it, make it to one pointed tip, which makes it easier to reform the tip again. So if I extend it now, you can see this Y shape here. Is now a mountain fold. So back to the model that we just have. After folding to one side, now we fold this whole triangular flap to the other side. And to increase the accuracy, we can check out the inner part of the paper. If you expand it, you would like to have this corner, which is with the cloth, to touch the edge, the corner here. So we can do some adjustment, make sure it's accurate, and to smoothen the paper. Align corner to corner, and you can see the edge of the paper right now should be in one straight line. So after this confirmation, you can hold the paper, pinch it, and then make a crease along the side. After finish one side, do the exact same steps on the other side of the paper. Like this. Triangular corner will align with the other corner here. Confirm. Crease along. and you should end up with a nice square here. So after this, we fold the tip of the paper to the other side. So right now you can see there are two triangle layer which is partially covered, and now we fold the corner from the side to where it touches the triangle. It should be touching line to line and folds along the horizontal one. So you can see the corner should be touching the flap. And also, if you check out the back, you can see the triangular flap that we just made will align with this diagonal line. Do it on both sides. So after folding it inward, unfold it for 2 steps. So right now, according to this intersection point on both sides, we fold it diagonally and unfold it afterward. So we can use this corner as the reference point. We can do it like a squash fold. So change this crease into a mountain fold. And use the edge of paper on the other side as the reference point. Repeat the same step on the other side. Just like this. Next step, form a horizontal line between these two corners. So we fold it up. And after we fold it up, using the pre-crease that you just made in the previous step. Form the straight line, and it should be aligning with the layers behind. And there should be a flap coming out. Flatten it to a triangle later on. And now you fold this triangle to either side. So at this point, you fold this part, which is the side of the paper, corner to corner, which should also be an angle bisector. Unfold both sides and perform the open sink, which should be the same with the 3V shape. Which we have practiced before. So the first and the last V shape will be a mountain fold, and the one in the middle will be a valley fold. Repeat on the other side. So you should have a shape looks like this. And after that, you pull out one of the flaps upward and fold along the pre-crease that you have. Align it with this layer and pull this flap up to the top. Now you can recognize the edge of the paper is now turned to a 3D model. You pull the paper apart gently and then flatten it, which will look like a crane base. Like this, and now it pour the paper, the hidden layer, inside. We fold it corner to corner. And after that, we fold this triangle in half and we'll pour some paper at the back layer. So first we fold the triangle in half like this, and as we push along the crease, we can see the crease from the bottom part of the paper. The next layer of the paper is popping up. So at this point we flatten the crease, which end up looking like this. We repeat it on the other side. Fold the triangle in half and then pull the paper from the next layer. After that, we fold the crease along for the back, and this is one side of the paper, and we repeat it on the other side. So just corner to corner. And it will look like this.